Hi guys, putting here with the community replay from player 9953. I'm not going to get into all of that, but I chose this replay for a couple of reasons. One main reason, and a bunch of little smaller ones. Now, the first thing you can notice is he's in an all sass. I do believe he's mint here. Oh no, he's top tier. So he's got god matchmaking. He is on Mountain Range, my least favorite map, and he's on playing my least favorite game mode on it, Domination, and he's on what I would consider the worst side. So he's on my least favorite map, my least favorite game mode, and on my least favorite side. But what he is going to do on this side of the map, I think, is play a little bit intelligently. The one thing I would say is, even if you don't use your, I believe that's the spotter plane, at least get the premium consumable if you can afford it, just to get that thing off of cooldown faster, because you never know when you're going to need to panic a spotter plane. But the one thing I do like about him going to A at least, and going to contest and fight it, is he's on the 3-4 line. Like, actually on that little line, but he's going to be fighting from the 3 and the 4 line. He's not going to the 2 line. He's not going into the islands. Going into the islands push you further away from the cap and really not able to help anything. Now, the Atlanta kind of needs to get to an island. It's a little bit open water. Just having an island to at least reverse around or do something is going to be beneficial to him. But even the Atlanta's kind of staying on the 3 line. He's not pushing towards the dangerous 1-2 line of getting out of the fight. Now, of course, we are being hampered with with his range right now, not being able to shoot anything. We noticed that the key is going to the other side, and there's lightning, and hopefully he's going to get some good shots with the AP. Even if you swing and miss at a DD, if a DD notices a battleship shooting at him, they're going to be a little bit more hesitant to open gun or risk getting spotted again. Now, as you can see, it's completely angled to everything that would be on B, but you're starting to show too much side on the things that's actually in front of you. So I do believe you were maybe taking this route to throw off the DD, which I hope is the case, because it looks like he's starting to slow down and turn it, maybe? No. But this right here, I'm just going to slow down and pause. You've turned your guns. Your guns are looking this way. I know what's going to happen next. And I kind of don't want to spoil it for anybody, but I just wanted to point this out because this is an over-glaring opportunity that wasn't taken. You've turned your guns, you're looking at the Cleveland, you have the correct ammo choice. Now I'm just going to get back to it. You never lower your guns. You see the mountain symbol, which I think might have scared you off, but you never shot at him. Even if you lowered your guns and it had the mountain symbol, maybe the rear turrets get in. Shoot him. Because what you're about to do, you could have been loading the HE the entire time while swinging your guns to shoot at the Musashi, and then have the HE loaded and ready to shoot at him, because I know this because I saw the replay. But if you did not know, replays do not show you selecting ammo choices unless it's the exact same one. So, like, if he was going to switch back to AP right now, let the HE load, shoot it, you wouldn't see the box around the AP. The other thing, even if you shoot at the Cleveland, one of three things is going to happen. You're going to whiff, or i.e., they all hit the island and the indicator was right. You're going to do little damage, or you can do significant damage. But any damage is good damage. Now, I do like how you're at least kiting. I'm going to believe this is what you wanted to do because you're trying to maintain all of your guns on plan. And Musashi, just doing a reversing bow-in thing with the Musashi is just, it's ludicrous, especially not knowing where the DD is. It's better to actually kite him. Now, there is a fine line between kiting and running, and I do believe that you are kiting the showman. It's the correct call. It's probably what a lot of people would have. Well, I think a lot of people probably would have slowed down and tried to bow tank him, which is stupid. Get some distance from the guy, but keep him within closest range. Just 12 to 13 kilometers is perfect range. It lets you maintain your angle and gives his shells time to let the air drag take an effect. And considering you were using HE, none of that stuff really applies to you. Like, AP is affected by range, and even 12 to 13 kilometers is good range for you, especially if he's showing you full broadside. Now, this is what I'm saying by I believe he was kiting, because he is going to take a shot in on the turrets. Now, it's good to see that you're shooting at targets that everyone else is shooting at also, the focus fire. But the thing is, it's your F3 key every once in a while. But off on his a little bit and more on what's actually happening in the game, as you can see, the team have completely lost B and C. There is a poor Charles Martel who is running for his life. Okay, that over there, that dude, you're running. You may be shooting at somebody every once in a while, but your ass is running because you ain't got no help. And they all have help. Now, what I do like is you're cut back into A side. Regroup with everybody because there's still 3 DDs out there, and you guys unfortunately have none. You know where one is because your secondaries were going off, or as I like to call them, your Charleses were going off. Maggie takes something, just whacks the poor Maggie. Then it gets finishes off by torpedoes. And you guys were down by a lot, but luckily you got one cap. That one cap is going to generate points for you guys to hopefully get the kills to bring this back in even more. The one thing is, usually when I do see you kind of sight up, and I'm not trying to be a nitpicky jerk, you always seem to be aiming a little bit higher. I'm just curious on why that is. Now, you had a chance to shoot at the DD and a chance at a broadside-ish Musashi. I know you've got secondaries. I don't know if they're manual. I haven't been paying attention. This is going to tell me right here if they're manual. Okay, so you got manual secondaries. So you actively did click on the DD. The reason I can tell is he's got manual secondaries because that Musashi was within secondary range long enough to where he'd have to click it for them to start shooting, I do believe. If I'm wrong, I'm sure I will be corrected in the comment section down below. But in that situation, shoot the DD, even if your secondaries are on him, because he was so low health. Then that way you can get full focus on Musashi, because you guys are in the jam to you need to get kills. You need to get kills fast. I'm sorry for my train of thought. A little bit, but yeah, you need to get kills and need to get kills fast. Now I do like how you guys are together, I should say. You're all shooting at the one and only target you could see. But still, the focus fire from you guys on A side has been fairly good. Even if you did take a shot at somebody else every once in a while, you guys on A side have been focusing fire, which is good. And I think only one person's been using your F3 key. If somebody asks for you to just hit F4 or whatever you got yes to, don't be afraid to use your F keys at all, especially if you have horrific typing skills like I do, because it takes me a week and a half to get a message out there of simply haha hello. Now that's a really good job taking what would be a borderline blind shot and then the guy, because you recognize that at least, you know, this guy's got to die. Now, unfortunately, the poor lightning did all or nothing, but you've run into the classic Buddha mistake of overturning and eating one anyways, because, you know what, if you're not damaged enough, it looks like you didn't participate in a battle. Or you could be doing what I suspect is an easy Dreadnought farm at this point of the game. It's sneaky. That was just a little joke for sneaky. But I do like how you maintained the bow in on the DDs, and the reason I say that is it's going to be minimum movement for you, and if you do eat one, it's likely to be one. Now, requesting for assistance when there's three of you is kind of, whoo, they're already helping you. But this is what I mean by, you know what, instead of doing that, just hit F3. Now, it's 4v2. Luckily, you are on cap to realize that, you know, you need to delay them getting points. I do like how you ignore the Musashi and go to the DD, because the thing you're going to kill faster, even though by looking at their health bars are about the same, is you're going to potentially kill the DD faster as you are starting to get focused by the two BBs. Now, luckily, these guys torp wrongly, panic torping, or, you know, all your little dodging of the shells is allowing you to dodge of the torpedoes, but it looks like they are torpedoing the turpets. Now, luckily, the turpets got the close quarters, and I love how you're staying on cap. You're fighting on the actual cap. What this allows is your one and only cap to generate points, but it denies the enemy their advantage in the caps. As you get a nice chunk, juicy citadel through what is known as the cheek. Now, maybe you don't have secondaries, because I'm not sure. I'm sure you'll tell me, because you are going off on this guy. Is you get a nice close quarters expert coming off of the cap, as you get a double strike, crack and unleash through the cheek of the Musashi, and you guys have brought it down to just the Duke of York. Now, at this point, you should be panicking heal because panic spotter plane is on cooldown, and there comes the panic heal, which is good. But I do believe you guys have enough time to let the caps work for you. Math is 2 plus 2 is 4. Yeah, that's about it for me, guys. I need pen and paper, and it's going to take me a while to figure it out. But I do like how you are pressuring the Duke of York because, the Turpitz is getting. See, the Turpitz. Anybody doing what the Turpitz does is what I call the unsung hero. He's getting the caps and doing it that way while everybody always looks, oh, look, he's got all the kills. But the Turpitz is stopping them from getting points. So he's getting the cap BXP, so it's good for him.
Problem solved, sir.
Now, of course, you call this out after he kind of camp C, but you're pushing into B just to get there a little bit faster to delay them. You could have maybe done this a little bit sooner, like right after you killed the Musashi. Just turn and run and get up here, noticing that the Turpitz is getting C, and just from looking at the minimap, he kind of wasn't moving. Now, I believe the Duke of York maybe have somebody who does math, because if all he needed to do was run away and live, somebody would have pointed it out as you get the final kill of the game. Now, I do hope you guys enjoyed the replay that this gentleman sent in. I'm sorry, I'm horrific with names, and just to go through all those numbers, nobody's going to remember them. But as you can see, he was instrumental in helping his team kind of come back and get the win. And if you think I was kind of being a little bit harsh or something on this gentleman, I wasn't. He did state in his email that he is less than happy with his stats, and he appreciates getting help wherever he can, and that we at BIA here are helping him become a better player. Another good source, intent, this is a shameless plug, but in all honesty, another good place for you to learn or get better is Twitch. It doesn't necessarily have to be at Oni, or as I just referred to him, as Wicket's Twitch page. But like I said, what I really like about Wicket is he doesn't come off like a pompous ass. I just shorten everything up into that sweet little statement. And you can learn a lot from him. And if you ask him questions, he will answer them. He does his best to answer them. And most of his mods will try to answer for him. But if there's a ship you want to see, an explanation on how to play it, he does an excellent job of doing that all live for you. So Twitch is another good place and learning tool for you guys to go to. We really do appreciate all the support you guys do give us. We do love the replays you send in. The email for that is in the description down below. Please remember to compliment good players, teamwork, all that nice stuff that we don't send out reports for because we are very quick to report people. Please hit that like and subscribe button and have yourselves one heck of a great day.